Hey everybody, it's me, Amelia Lady B, and welcome to Millennial and Menopause. It has been 4 months, I believe, since I posted a video, pretty much since I've even been active on social media. I took time for myself, and so I just want to provide you guys with a little update. So about 4 months ago, I shut down, well, didn't shut it down because it's still up. You were able to see all of my videos. You were also able to follow me on Instagram. Thank you so much to those who have been following me within that time period. I'm at a little over 500 subscribers to my YouTube channel, and I am so grateful. I have a few of you went over to Instagram, so thank you for the follow. So I kind of just been inactive because I just needed time to myself. I think I was kind of overworking myself. I started a new job in January, the beginning of the year, and so it was kind of new to me, and the structure was a little bit different. And so I had to get in the swing of things with work, and then also I had to get into the swing of things of how that's gonna work for me as an entrepreneur, content creator, right? And so it got really overwhelming, and I just got frustrated. And I was praying one day, and it was nothing but the Holy Spirit was just like, Amelia, take some time to yourself. I need you to restart my prayer life, because I had kind of put that, it's not that I wasn't praying, it's just that I wasn't praying like I'm supposed to, okay? I wasn't reading my Bible like I was supposed to, all that good stuff. So I took this break, and it was a very wise decision to obey, because I needed it. It rejuvenated me, my confidence level, also just clarity, because a lot of times when you're creating content, you're trying to remember what did you do before, and not to try to repeat. You're also trying to beat algorithms. You're trying to figure out so much things, and but in the midst of that, you don't want to lose your story. You don't want to lose your authenticity. And so for me, I felt like I was doing that. I felt like I was losing a lot of that. And so I wanted to be as real as possible. Not only that, y'all know a lot of y'all come here because of the alopecia, right? Y'all, I had some flare-ups out of this world. So I just wanted to, so I'm back, and so I'll be pushing out some more content. It'll kind of be around a plethora of things. Yes, I will keep you posted on my alopecia. Here's the thing with my alopecia, my hair still has not grown back. It's gonna take some time, and I think I did a video prior to about taking time and letting your hair grow, relaxing, let's just chill. It's just going to take time for your hair to grow. And so I had to remind myself of that. I in fact watched the video again to remind myself that it takes time for your hair. Okay, so I don't want to go all over the place, but I'm going to start there with my alopecia update. So for my alopecia update, here is my scalp now, and what my bald spots look like. They're actually growing in. Even my barber, she was like, girl, what are you doing? Because I see the hair is coming back. I could even feel the follicles, like some of the hair, the little buds of hair coming through, protruding through. So I'm continuing to kind of shave my hair a little bit low. I like to shave it low so that it kind of can look even, because as it grows out, of course, you can clearly see the gaping bald spots there. So I kind of keep it low. As I was on my break, like, the comments on a lot of my YouTube videos were pretty, like, it was a lot of comments, and I believe I responded to all of them. But one of the main questions I got was like, what was I using on my hair, right? Because I shared quite a couple of, I think I shared, I did one product review And then I started sharing some other videos about what I use as far as oils and all that stuff. And so I just want to kind of bring it all full circle in general. When it comes to the products that I use, I try and test products just like everybody else. Keep in mind that anything that any YouTuber posts, and I can only speak for myself, for me, I post this just for general information. This is not telling me to tell you to go out and buy this specific product. I always tell people to do their research and also to keep in mind that all of our scalps are different. So where I am in my alopecia journey is different from another person, because I have seen people to use certain products and their hair grow back immediately, but that's because they probably got diagnosed very early on and they probably didn't have as much scarring on their scalp. So that's why it's very important for you to get your diagnosis and to to look at your scalp and keep track of the tenderness, keep track of what it looks like, how much scarring there is, because you would be able to tell the difference if you could actually have somebody look on your scalp for you, take pictures, because that's what I do. I have my friend to take pictures of my scalp when I can't see, so that's how I get these photos. So I have her take a picture, and then I kind of compare to see when my scalp is inflamed, what does it look like inflamed, and what does it look like when it's cool, when it's calm. And so it's very important for you to do your own research. I love YouTube because you get so much information, and that's kind of how I got the information too about my hair. And so it kind of eases the struggle of Googling and searching and test trying, because you can kind of see where you're at, and also you can kind of get an idea of the person that you're following or watching or getting that hair advice from, because they might have your texture hair, they might be on their scalp may look the same as yours if they show pictures of their scalp and things like that. So the products that I use 2 different products on my okay. So the products that I'm currently using on my hair is it's called Hairreau. I hope I'm saying that right. It's a coconut cream shampoo, and it's antibacterial. This company I found on Instagram. You can check them out. I'll put the information in the description. So I use the shampoo and I use the conditioner. It removes bacteria and fungus. Understand that our scalps can get irritated very quickly. I think anyone's scalp, that's in general. That's why it's important for you to wash your brush, your comb, whatever products you're using. When I use my massager, I actually wash the plastic piece of my massager actually once a week. I will wash it in hot water and with an antibacterial soap. This comes with they have like a line. When I first started using this, I used the shampoo with the conditioner, and they have like this spray that you can spray directly onto your scalp, massage it in. That's pretty good. I liked it. I'm not saying that it did help, it did work. I just get it every so often because I make my own, like I make my own concoction of spray, and so either or works for me. So I can use their product or make my own aloe spray juice, and I'm perfectly fine. So it just all depends. So that's the shampoo and conditioner that I use, and I love it. When I have flare-ups, I do use it immediate. I put it on my scalp, and it's like it cools my scalp, and then I let it sit on my head for a little bit. It actually tells you to put it on your hair for maybe like 5 to 10 minutes or so, and then rinse it out and repeat as needed. I also use this company. It's called Blaq Luxury. This is the hair growth balm, Jamaican castor oil. It's like a I used it all, so it's like a grease but it's very light. I don't even want to call it a grease, but it's like a grease that you can put to your scalp. It melts immediately. I love it. It gives a great shine. I also purchased their Mega Grow hair serum. It's like Blaq, Jamaican castor oil, and let's see what else is in here. Castor oil, tea tree oil, biotin, garlic oil, some Alopecia, I can't pronounce. Okay, jojoba oil, there we go. Peppermint essential oil. So I love this. I love it. I add to this because it comes kind of full. So I use when I use some of it or whatnot, I'll then put my pumpkin seed oil in here and shake it up. So right now it's kind of low, so I have pumpkin seed oil in here, shake it up, and that's what I use. I kind of narrowed it down to these items, and they have been obviously working, doing something. Okay, I have not been back to a dermatologist. I am considering, now that I'm on my new job and stuff, I am considering looking for a new dermatologist just to kind of give me another opinion on my scalp, what it looks like, what's the possibility, and different things like that. I have been making turmeric shots, not only for my physical health and stuff, but of course it's for inflammation. Turmeric is really, really good for reducing inflammation. So definitely, guys, look into that as well. Again, if you're allergic to it, allergies, talk to your doctor. I'm not a physician, so I can't tell you exactly what to do, but definitely consider anti-inflammatory, because I did talk about the anti-inflammatory diet. Not gonna lie, I wasn't doing that for quite some time. In the moments of my stressed out period, I literally ate whatever. I did not stick to any diet. I didn't stick to any regimen that I had going. And so now I'm trying to get back on track. Okay. Hence why my hair had a lot of flare-ups, because for quite some time I hadn't really been experiencing flare-ups like that. But in the last couple of months, I had more flare-ups than I wanted to have. So that's that for the hair products that I use. Update number 2 is on menopause. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. Sleeping has not been great. I do understand that during COVID and stuff, a lot of people have experienced like insomnia, and so sleeping patterns were just off for everyone. And so I think I kind of, on top of just insomnia induced by the menopause and just everything that's happening, the stress that I've been under, my sleeping has been completely off. So I am strongly considering bioidentical hormone replacement therapy. I talked about it before, and it is a more natural hormone replacement therapy than the other. So regular hormone replacement therapy, you can go to your doctor, talk to them about it, and they will give you a cream, a patch, or something like that. And it's synthetic. It is made from synthetic material. That is covered by your insurance. Bioidentical hormone replacement therapy typically is not, because it is based off of your body. It is a more natural, so you have to get blood work done, and so they make your hormone treatment specifically for you. And so I am strongly considering that option. It is expensive, and so I think that was really one of the biggest hiccups for me, or hang-ups for me, when it came to treatment after menopause. I did a lot of research when I found out I had to have the radical hysterectomy, and even after. And I had a lot of time to plan at that, because at the time after my surgery, I mentioned before that I was on warfarin, which is an anticoagulant. So I could not be on hormone replacement therapy along with an anticoagulant, because it interacts. So my gyno did not want to start me on anything until after I was off of the anticoagulant. So I was on the anticoagulant for quite some time, and when I got off, then my gyno was like, so how you been doing? I want to put you on hormone replacement therapy. And I was like, no. I said, I actually want to get on something more natural. I don't want to be on anything synthetic. And he was like, okay. So I would have to go to a specialist for that, because he was not familiar with Bioidentical, which is okay. Hey, whatever. So it left me to do some research and whatnot, and I was finding out that it wasn't covered by insurance. But that was actually a couple years ago. So I'm gonna look into it again just to see maybe if anything changed. But definitely, I think I'm in more of a position where I could possibly, depending on what it costs, I don't know, possibly afford it. So right now, but really with my menopause update, it's really the sleep. The sleep has really been much, which also can interrupt with my hair growth, because when you don't get sleep, your body is restless. Your body is not it's not producing like it should. It's not functioning like it should. So brain fog is like, what in the world? Because that's another one that's for me, because like I'm on my job and I'm like, huh? And it's a lot of, so my job is a little bit different, because I'm not like a counselor anymore. So I'm not like a counselor working with clients anymore. I'm a monitor or whatever, and so auditor. And so when I'm listening in meetings, or I have to pay attention to certain things, I'm like, it's like, I don't know if this is adult ADHD or what happens to me, and I just space out, and I'm like, what? And I just can't put the pieces together. So I'll call my coworker and be like, hey, so you took down notes? You understand what was happening? So that's how I have to play that. I have to write everything down. I have sticky notes everywhere. I have a notebook. I actually have a notebook where I keep all my notes for work and stuff. But it's a pain in the butt, because I don't want this to be something that affects me later down the road when it comes to dementia and things like that. Again, that's going to be something that I talk more about too in this in these upcoming videos and stuff. I thought a lot about a lot of content and topics to discuss, because I'm young. I just turned 40. Yay! I'm so excited. I was so happy to turn 40. These are my birthday pictures. Don't I look good? I know. Happy birthday to me. So I am blessed. I'm just so blessed to be where I am today. Very grateful. But I am now the older millennial. I'm in that category. They have this new term, ex-millennials or whatever. I'm a millennial. I'm an older millennial, and I own it. Whatever. I'm not. It is what it is. I'm an older millennial, and so I want to start. I have to start talking, or I have been talking, but I really want women. Women in their 20s, in their 30s, to really pay attention to their bodies and to teach or provide information that will help them as they journey on. You know, everybody, I've always spoken about how surgical menopause is different from a woman going into the natural change into menopause. And although it is different, there's still information we all still need to learn about menopause. We don't need to learn about it when it happens. A lot of people dread menopause. A lot of people, you know, there's bad, it's like bad a connotation around menopause. And like, I you know, it sucks. It does suck. It does suck. Menopause sucks. Okay? Menopause sucks. But for the most part, it's not the end of your life. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of your pretty. It's not the end of who you are as a woman. It is not the end. You know, it's like, honestly, it's almost like it's the beginning, because this is where you kind of, your whole life just kind of changes in a way, the way you see things. Because I tell you now, I'm a little bit more blunt. And I know a lot of times it happens more so when you get older, but I think menopause, it bring out a gangster in you, because you be annoyed. You be so annoyed, like, by comments or certain like stupidity that comes out. So before, when you could just handle it, or you be like, man, you just dumb, right? And then now it's like, it shows on your face, you know, it shows on your face. You be ready, you're bound to say anything. You're bound to literally say anything, because it's like, I'm flashing, I'm moody, I did not sleep last night, okay, I want to eat a tub of ice cream, but then the pounds are going to be packing on, and then I won't be able to fit in my jeans, which is going to make me even more mad. It's like so many different things that just spiral, you know. But anyhow, I just want to be able to provide as much information as possible, and to share this journey that I'm on with with everyone, because I mean, I believe that it's important. It's important for us to talk about our health. It's important to talk about our reproductive health, about the change of life. It's important to talk about all of these different things, and so that other women feel comfortable. One of the things, and I'm just, it always brings joy to me when I see comments like, man, I thought I was alone. Thank you for sharing. And I appreciate that. I really, really do appreciate that. I do this not for me, but for you. And the reason I do this for you is because I remember when I was in a place where I had nothing. Like, I didn't have anybody to really talk to about this, about endometriosis specifically. And I was just alone. And you know, back then, of course, we didn't have these platforms. So social media really connects you with people around the world, and I love it. I've met so many people just through social media, and I've developed relationships with them where I'm DMing them to check on them, or they're checking on me, and I love it. That's what I'm here for. That's what I want to do. I want to help where I can, and I just pray that whatever I do makes a difference for someone, not just something that I do to sit in front of a camera. I'm an introvert. We don't like to do this stuff. So, I mean, I'm just saying. So, this is for you. And I appreciate all of the comments. I appreciate you sharing my videos. And just thank you so much. Thank you so much. And that's it for my update. I'll have more videos to come. I'm excited. This is literally the first video I've done in 3 months. It feels kind of strange, but at the same time it feels good because I'm back. And so thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed. Welcome to the family. Click on the notification bell to know when I post a new video. Also check me out at on Instagram at Millennial and Menopause. Until next time, be blessed, bold, and beautiful. Bye.